Hi, this is Li Ji from Premier Plus Education. This class is for the summer camp program to teach kids about computer science. During this class, I'm going to use a small computer called Raspberry Pi. It was designed and developed by the scientists in the United Kingdom. It is small, but it works just like your desktop computer and your laptop. Before we start, let's talk about what is computer. So everybody use computer, but can you really explain what is computer? So first, computer has a case. It's a cabinet for most of the computer hardware. Inside the case, we have our power supply, we have DVD-ROM, we have mainboard, we have CPU, we have the RAM, we have the graphic card, we have sound card, we have hard disk. Outside, we have monitor to display the pictures of the computer. We have the input equipment, the keyboard and mouse. We have the speaker to let us to listen to the music. And this is the old computer that people use in 1990s. It's old, but it contains all the components of a computer hardware. And as the evolution of the computer, now people just use this kind of fancy stuff. And for the young kids, they may not even know what is a mainboard. And another question is how big a computer is. Let's go back to 1940s, 1950s. This picture shows you how big a computer at that time. It occupies the space of the whole room, so it's really gigantic. But now, people don't have to worry about the size, the dimension of the computer. You can just put it on your desktop. That's why we call it desktop computer. And with a laptop, it's even more convenient. So people can just put it in your bag and carry it everywhere. And the question is, can we make the computer even smaller? The answer is yes. So this is the computer, the Raspberry Pi, we are going to teach you in this class. It's a size just like your measure card. So another thing is how the computer hardware can do some actions. What kind of things controls the hardware? So the answer is the operation system. So the operation system is like the brain of our human being. The brain will tell us how to react, how to move forward, backward. So it is the central processing unit that will tell us how to react to some certain actions. So the general operation system we use is iOS and Windows. iOS is developed by the Apple, so all the Mac machines, the iPad use iOS. For most of the desktop computer use Windows from Microsoft. Another operation system is called Unix or Linux. It may not very familiar to the end user, but it is really widely used in worldwide in the big company for the big web server, the database, because this kind of system is more stable, it's more reliable compared to the Windows and the iOS. And another big thing is to use the Windows and iOS, you have to pay, and to use the Linux, it's just free. This is the operation system that the Raspberry Pi uses. This is the operation system I will introduce you during the class. And the Raspberry Pi is small and it's running the Linux system, and it provides this so-called GPIO hardware interface. It is the interface to the physical world. You can use it to control the LED, to connect to the sensor, to control some switches. I will introduce some project during the class. And this Raspberry Pi is the latest version, is the Raspberry Pi 3. It uses 1.2 GHz CPU. Compared to the powerful desktop computer, it may be a little bit slow, but considering about the size and the price and the function it provides, it really works for the kids to start to play, to learn the computer based on this small platform. By using the Raspberry Pi, you can build a lot of amazing projects. For the young kids, you can use the Raspberry Pi as a Lego computer. So you can use the Lego bricks to build the case of the Raspberry Pi. So you can learn in the assembly machine to how to assembling. And if you have any coding skills, you can code your Raspberry Pi as a robot, so you can learn how to doing the automation. And of course, you can play some games, but in addition to just the play, you can code your game. So for most of the kids, must be love how to code your game. And another general use of the Raspberry Pi is used for the Internet of Things. It can control the LED, it can control the sensor, it can control the switch. By doing this, you can use the Raspberry Pi to create your smart home. And another main program we are going to introduce you in this class is a visual programming. It's called Scratch. It's an animation program developed by the MIT. So kids can learn how to program just like drag and drop methods. So it's easy for the kids to start to learning how to program. And also, the picture in the middle is an astronaut use a kind of fencing equipment developed by this Raspberry Pi. So inside this box is a Raspberry Pi, and the astronaut use this kind of equipment to taking the photo of the Earth in the aerospace. I will show you some video during the class. And also in the United Kingdom, there's a Raspberry Pi competition. I will show you some video about this competition in the class. So finally, the objectives of this class is to let the kids to know the basic architecture of a computer, and also kids will learn how to set up a Raspberry Pi, to load the graphic user interface, and to navigate the desktop of this Raspberry Pi. And the kids will learn the animation by the Scratch, and also I'm going to introduce some you about the operation system of this Raspberry Pi, and to teach you how to running the Python programs in the Raspberry Pi. And also I will introduce you the how to manipulate this GPIO port in the Raspberry Pi, and how to control the LED and how to control the camera. So, are you ready? And let's prepare. Let's get started. Okay, I will see you soon. Bye.